Rental properties now sit on the market for just 19 days, according to a national report highlighting the intense pressure house hunting tenants are under. The PropTrack report said rental stock had hit its lowest level in almost 2 decades, as rents continue to soar because of high demand, which is predicted to escalate further. Foreign workers and international students flowing back into the country after pandemic restrictions lifted have added even more heat to the red-hot rental market. Read more. Federal Budget 2022, winners and losers. Rents grew at the fastest pace on record in the September quarter, the report said, rising 4.3%. There have been concerns from some experts that stretched tenants are close to hitting their financial limit, after months of rising rental costs. Those kind of fears have led to the Greens to call for a 2-year rent freeze to try and curb the crisis. Data in the report indicated there is no relief in sight for tenants. Read more. Aussie troops to be sent to UK to train Ukrainian soldiers. New mortgage approvals and lending to investors were both down, the report said. The lack of investor action is resulting in fewer investment properties being purchased, which is exacerbating the supply pinch. With fewer investors purchasing homes to rent out, the limited supply of stock, coupled with strong demand, is leading to heightened increases in advertised rental prices, PropTrack's Cameron Cusher said. The report said the number of properties on the Ray Group website is at its lowest level since 2003, as homes are snapped up quicker than ever before. The median number of days a property was listed for rent on the site in September was 19 days, the report said. Read more. When life will get cheaper for millions of Aussies. Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane are all suffering serious declines in the number of available rental homes, compared to this time last year. The growth and tightness in the rental market appears to be shifting from regional areas back to the capital cities, Cusher said. The shift was driven by the return of people who migrated regionally during the pandemic back to capital cities and the lift in overseas migration, he said. This is especially the case in our 2 biggest rental markets, Sydney and Melbourne. Most overseas migrants to Australia settle in these cities, with few purchasing a property before arrival, which is likely to keep demand for rentals heightened. Cusher warned supply in Australia's 2 most populous cities will likely continue to recede, pushing prices higher. Read more. Radical plan designed to cool Australia's housing affordability crisis.